next senior is Xander Bilbrey. Xander is the son of Kimberly Webb. Next senior, Xander Bilbrey. Our next senior is Lily Buffa. She is the daughter of Chelsea and Benjamin Buffa. Lily plans to attend college to pursue a career in children's speech pathology, as well as travel the world. That's senior Lily Buffa. Our next senior is Cherokee Anderson Hendricks. She's the daughter of Katisha Anderson Hendricks. Cherokee plans to attend a music college and get a job in music engineering and production. That's senior Cherokee Anderson Hendricks. Our next senior is Jordan Morris. Jordan is the daughter of Chantel and Fred Morris. Jordan plans to attend Western Kentucky University and major in nursing. That's senior Jordan Morris. Our next senior is Isadora Perez. She is the daughter of Iris Perez. Isadora plans to attend Berea College and major in psychology. That's senior Isadora Perez. Our next senior is Anna Ragland. Anna is the daughter of Tara and Scott Ragland. Anna plans to attend Murray State University and study agribusiness. That's senior Anna Ragland. Our next senior is John Matthew Perry. He's the son of Melissa and Johnny Parrish. John Matthew plans to major in civil engineering, either Louisville, UK, Alabama, Tennessee, or Georgia Tech. That's senior John Matthew Parrish. Our next senior is Henry Gray. Henry is the son of Leanne and Kevin Gray. Henry plans to work electrical maintenance or electrical construction. That's senior Henry Gray. Our next senior is Caleb Harper. He is the son of Leslie and Robert Harper. Caleb plans to go to school and to get a job. That's senior Caleb Harper. Our next senior is Jairee Harris. Jairee is the son of Dwayne Harris. Jairee plans to attend Western Kentucky University and major in wildlife biology. That's senior Jerry Terry. Our next senior is Cam the Man Phillips. He is the son of Brooke Milo. He would like to leave this note. This amazing woman has taught me how to become a man. She's the strongest woman I know, and I will always love her to the moon and back. Cam plays to attend Kentucky Wesleyan College and plays football and majors in sports management. That's senior Cam Phillips. Our next senior is A.J. Taylor. A.J. is the son of Renee Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's senior A.J. Taylor. Our next senior is Monty Williams. Monty is the son of Tamika Jefferson and Quinlan Bell. Monty plays to attend college and studies sports medicine. That's senior Monty Williams. Our final senior this evening is Nick Woodard. Nick is the son of Tanisha Jefferson, and he would like to leave her a note. He wants to thank his mom for always being a part of the journey. She's the reason why I get up every morning and go to practice, because I want to be better for her, and for that, I love you, Mom. Nick plans to attend college, hopefully, for sports. That's senior Nick Woodard. Ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause for all of our seniors. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to historic Ray Stadium in Russellville, Kentucky, for tonight's Kentucky High School Athletic Association football game featuring the Crittenden County Rockets and your Russellville Panthers. Before tonight's game, the KHSAA would like to remind all spectators and participants that conduct counts at Kentucky High School events. The Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletes emphasize positive values. All parties have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that officials expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let the competition reflect mutual respect among all participants and officials. Please help us show conduct counts at Ray Stadium. Let's positively support tonight's players, coaches, and officials. Good luck, and let's have a great contest. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and get started this evening. We have a couple of special things that we would like to go ahead and highlight this evening. Please help me right now. Welcome back to the field, RHS Class of 2000 alumni cheerleader, Jill Dunbar Tennis tonight. We are honoring her for her victory over breast cancer. Jill was diagnosed in May of 2016 and was blessed with a cancer-free diagnosis in October of 2016. Jill says that was the longest 5 months of her life. She had just gotten engaged and was determined to beat cancer. Through countless mammograms, biopsies, ultrasounds, tests, the surgeries, and the recovery, then her fiance, now husband James, met her at her side. When Jill's worry would kick in, she saw her life flash before her eyes and realized that faith was being tested. During this fight, Jill said she learned that it isn't the battle that gets you, it's your mind and your mindset. Prayer became everything to Jill, and it still is. She heard the small, still voice telling her not to worry how her story would end, and it gave her strength to fight. With God carrying her every step of the way, she was able to survive her cancer, marry the love of her life, and see the blessing of life in a whole new light as they welcome their baby girl, Miss Jennifer, into the world in 2021. Two of Jill's cheermates and sisters expressed their love and admiration to her tonight. Haley James, Nurse Shannon Lovell, Melissa Sutton, and Amy Miller talk about how much of a fighter Jill is. They use words like strength, love, and determination to express how special Jill is. Jill says, ladies, you know your body. Go to the doctor if something isn't normal. It saved my life, and it could save yours too. Let's remember all those who have passed during their battle and who are currently battling, and those who survived in our fight. Pray. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to Miss Jill Dunbar. Today is the schedule of this 3D mammogram at Logan Memorial Hospital. A mammogram can detect breast cancer early before signs or symptoms appear. Our 3D mammogram provides an accurate screening that can improve cancer detection up to 40%. Women 40 or older should have a mammogram every year. You can schedule your 3D mammogram today at Logan Memorial Hospital. Right now at this time, we would also like to celebrate all the breast cancer survivors that are present tonight. At this time, we ask that all surviving breast cancer survivors please stand and let's celebrate your victory over breast cancer. Tonight is also Pinch-Out Night at Gray Stadium. We would like to thank Logan Memorial Hospital this evening for handing out footballs and remind you that 3D mammograms can be done at Logan Memorial Hospital. Tonight's officials this evening, referee Hilton Isabel, umpire Bernie P. Gates, linesman Tommy Burke, line judge Joe Middleton, back judge Terrence Fisher, side judge Michael Bone, and field judge Cameron Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the field, we have the Russellville High School Marching Panther Band and the 8th grade Panther Band. We ask right now at this time that you stand and remove your caps as we honor the men and women that have served and continue to serve our country with the playing of our national anthem. Our color guard for this evening. Commanding tonight's color guard, carrying our national colors, Cadet Lewis, Cadet Lieutenant Carolina Gwinnett. Carrying our state colors, Cadet Private J.D. Lewis. Rifle guards are Cadet Private Landon Stratton and Staff Sergeant Lawrence Casaro. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to inform you that this evening, due to a technical difficulty, the time will not be working on our scoreboard this evening. However, we will be keeping up with downs and the score for tonight's matchup, but the game clock will not be working on our scoreboard this evening. We'd also like to remind you that smoking is prohibited at Ray Stadium. This does include e-cigarettes. And one more special announcement. Tonight is Med Center Huff Night. And there will be an extra point contest at halftime. You can enter at the Med Center table at the concessions by the scoreboard, where they are also handing out free t-shirts as well.
So you've got Nick Woodard out wide to the right. You've got Gage Ballenbecker to the left. Looks like they're going to move Bigby to the left. Caleb Harper is in the slot. Monty Williams, the running back. We saw A.J. Woodard get the first carry of the game for the Panthers. I don't think we've seen him since.
No, we hadn't. I've been looking to see if he's been back out there, and I do not see him on the field.
McCade, high snap, hands it to Williams. Williams works off the right tackle, spins, and is able to get out to around the 46. Now they're going to put it to 47, so give him 3. And so third and manage. So again, the Panthers staying ahead of the chains as we roll under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Panthers trail 7-0. They've got the football.
McKay's looked over to the sideline for the play call. Big play here. I mean, I believe it's going to be 4-down territory as long as we don't have a big loss on this play.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left is Ballenbecker. McCade in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looking right. It's a screen pass to Woodard. Woodard on the right side gets the first down and more. He's across the 40. He's the 35, the 30, pushed out of bounds. It's going to be right at around the 32-yard line, but that is enough for a Russellville Panther first down. Nice little wide receiver screen. McCade catches the snap, goes straight to Woodard on the right side, and he sprints down the sideline. They do put it.
26-yard pickup.
Yep. They put it right at the 33 of the Russellville Panthers. They are in Rocket territory for the first time tonight, as there's a minute 8 left in the first quarter. Panthers driving 1st and 10. Twins to the right, twins to the left. He's got Williams in the backfield beside him, does McCade. Gets the snap. Rolling to his left, looking for a lane. Nothing there. He's just going to cover up and take the sack.
Loss of about 1 there.
And nice job by McCade, really just to recognize, hey, there's nothing here. Live to fight another day. Going to lose 1. Going to spot it at the, I think it was usually the 32 now. It's at the 33 of the Rockets. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Here's where you talk about we've been stayed ahead of the chains.
Right.
That first few plays. Now we're behind the chains here.
McCade, he's got twins to the right, and they're talking about the amount of time and the amount of time on the play clock. Looks like the Russellville Panthers are going to go ahead and let the quarter expire. And so it'll be 2nd and 11 when we return. We'll flip field and start over. Panthers trail the Rockets 7-0. You listen to Russellville football on WRUS.
You may have noticed something falling. It's our new lower internet rates. Exciting changes are happening to LTC Connect's internet plans, and we're thrilled to tell you all about it. Most LTC Connect customers should notice a reduction in their monthly rate, depending on which plan you subscribe to. Needing more speed? No problem. You can now upgrade to the next level for not that much more than you were previously paying. Visit ltcconnect.com/price drop to learn more today.
Today, every minute matters at Logan Memorial Hospital. From heart attacks and strokes to accidents, illnesses, and injuries, we're here for you with round-the-clock emergency care close to home. As an accredited chest pain center, we provide a higher level of care for heart emergencies, and we monitor all ER wait times. Logan Memorial Hospital, today and every day. Check our average ER wait times online at loganmemorial.com.
Chris McGinnis, Andy Woodall at Ray Stadium. District Championship. The Russellville Panthers hosting the Crittenden County Rockets. Russellville with football. They trail 7-0 after 1. They've got the ball. It is 2nd and 11. Ball spotted at the Crittenden County 33-yard line. Just an update now from Callaway County. Logan County leads Callaway County 7-3, 4:43 to go in the first quarter in that way.
First quarter stats, Chris. Russellville, 25 rush yards, 26 pass yards, all coming on that one screen play. Total of 51 yards. And then for Crittenden County, 22 rush yards, 27 pass yards, total of 49. Of course, those 49 equals the touchdown where the Panthers stand 7-0 as we start the second quarter.
McCage with the snap, handoff. This time it's to Williams. Williams got a hole right up the middle. He's a crash at the 25, down to around the 24-yard line. Big run by Williams. That'll put the Panthers back ahead of the chains now for third down.
That's the way to hit the hole, Chris McGinnis.
Yep.
He hit that one really quick, threw it, and he had 5 yards down the field before Crittenden County realized he had the football.
Yes. Big gain, 9 on the play.
You know what's going on. They haven't
having a conversation.
They haven't moved the down marker yet to spot the football.
Yeah, we're having a talk about it. Now, there's a flag. There's a flag on the play on the side. And we're sending different players onto the field.
Yeah, but they're going to count the play. So as a 9, what was that, 8-yard run?
Yep. Okay, so the Panthers bring in their heavy set, and by heavy, I mean you got Henry Graves in the backfield in front of Tutu McCage. It is 3rd and along 2. You can expect Tutu to follow the lead from that block. Here we go to the left side. He's got a hole. He leaps into the air, falls forward. He's going to be real close to the 21-yard line, and that should be enough for a Russellville Panther first down, and it is.
They spotted 21, giving 3 on the carry. Yeah, that was a nice little leap there. He had to jump over a pile.
Right,
it wasn't a tackler. It was just a pile of mass in front of him.
A mass of humanity. We're going to stay in the heavy set. Again, McCade is lined up behind 3 big Panthers in the backfield. We saw this some last year, primarily with Braxton Baptiste in the backfield for the Panthers. So you've got Harper, you've got Nick Woodard and Henry Graves in the backfield as lead blockers for McCade, and this time it looks like the Panthers jump.
3rd penalty on the Panthers so far tonight for a total of 15 yards. Crittenden County yet to be flagged.
And if I'm not mistaken, all 3 have been false starts.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that's
1st and 15.
And going to back the Panthers up. The ball be spotted at the 26-yard line, as Andy mentioned. 1st and 15, 10-15 to go here in the second quarter. Panthers trail the Rockets 7-0, and we'll come back to a more traditional package this time. We're going to go trips to the right, single receivers, Bollenbecker to the left. Williams is lined up beside Tutu McCage in the shotgun to his left. Tutu waits for the snap. He gets it. He's looking to pass. Looks to the right side, brings it in the middle, and it's going to fall incomplete. Looks like Nick Woodard was the intended receiver. And so now going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Russellville Panthers.
First incompletion of, he's only threw 3 times, completed first 2 passes.
So the clock stops, 9:54 to go in the quarter. Panthers trail 7-0.
Chris, it looked like their slot receiver. They had 3 wide on to the right side, and the slot guy, he went and done a little out. He was open out the flat, outside the numbers. It's been a big throw.
McCade drops back to pass again. Looks deep, sees up the middle, so he's got an alley up the middle. McCade's across the 15-yard line. Going to get down. Looks like they're going to put it right at the 14.
Give him 12 on the pickup.
So now it's going to bring up a 3rd, and we'll call it 4 for the Panthers as they need the, we'll call it 3. They need the 11. So if the ball was at the 14, 3rd and 3 for the Russellville Panthers. 9:24 to go in the half. Panthers driving. Deepest they've been in Rocket territory. And again, we go with the heavy set. McCade's in the shotgun. High snap. He's going to work left side. He's got a slight crease and is going to be a flag.
That's in the area of holding.
Yep. And it is going to be a hold against the Russellville Panthers. And so we'll see if there's any positive yardage that comes from it based on the spot. Remember, originally we were at the 14-yard line. They're going to march this all the way back to the 24. So they're going to say that there's no gain and that it happened at the line of scrimmage. So now, again, the Panthers find themselves behind the chain at the 24. They need the 11. So 3rd and 13 for the Russellville Panthers.
Don't have to get it all here, Chris. You know, get 8, 9 yards. Make it a manageable 4th down attempt for your team.
Monty Williams and Bigby beside McCade in the shotgun. Harper is the split end to the right. You've got Nick Woodard to the right wide side. Pressure comes. Tutu can't avoid it. He's slung down at the 34-yard line. They say the ball is loose.
Are they going to call that a fumble?
They're going to put the ball right at the 35-yard line, and now the head official says it's 4th down.
Okay, so a loss back to the 35, loss of 11.
So we count that as a team loss.
A team loss?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, team loss on the sack. And so 4th and long, and the Panthers are going to talk about it. Coach Mikey Benton, Coach Jaron Lee want to have a discussion with the Panther offense. Panthers trail 7-0, 8 minutes to go in the first half. You're listening to Russellville Football on WRUF.
Have you been discouraged by the low interest rates we've seen the last few years? Have you come to expect low growth and poor returns? I'm Tammy Collins, CFO at Auburn Bank, and I've got good news for savers. Rates are on the rise. Now's the time to open a money market account to help you meet your investment and savings goals. Higher interest rates, more flexibility, and easy access are just a few advantages of putting your money in an Auburn Bank Money Market Plus account. Let's get started today at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium, where the Russellville Panthers have the football. They trailed the Crittenden County Rockets 7-0, 8 minutes to go in the first half. And Andy, the Panthers put together a good drive. They stayed in front of the chains, and then the penalty bugaboo struck them. And now we face a 4th and dot.
Yeah, you have a hold that costs 10, and then you get a sack. Takes you all the way back to the 35. It's 4th down and 24. Big play here for the Panthers. You know, you want to get some positive yards just to give Crittenden County a longer field.
Yep. And so McKay is in the shotgun. He's got, looks like Bigby to his left, Williams to his right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's looking left. He's looking for Woodard. Throws it in the end zone. Ball smacked away by Preston Ward. It's a nice defense that time by the young man on the coverage. And so it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Russellville Panthers. And that is where the Rockets will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line with 7:54 remaining in the half.
He had actually gotten behind the defender, and the defender turned around and made a good play on the ball. Just that go route.
Yep, nice job.
And that was a nice ball to McKay's throw. I mean, that was put on him, put on the receiver. He had a chance to make a play. Just a better play by the defense.
Absolutely. And so Morganson, the crafty senior, comes away with the pass breakup and gives the Rockets the ball at the 35-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10. Newcomb brings them out on the field.
Just the second possession of the ball game for Crittenden County.
Looks like he's got a different running back behind him this time. It doesn't matter. It's a little pitch pass to Nesbitt. Nesbitt works the left side. He's across the 40. He's got room. He's out. Going to step out of bounds around the 46-yard line. And there's going to be a flag as the Russellville Panthers are going to be flagged, I think, for unnecessary roughness. There's going to be a personal foul. It's going to add 15 to the pass play of Nesbitt. They're going to spot the ball, I think, at the 46. So it's going to be a gain of 11, and then I think there's going to be 15 yards added to it because the Panthers got a little carried away on the sideline. And so that's going to bring it all the way inside the Panther 40 to the Russellville 39-yard line. Now the Rockets are in Panther territory, 7:43 to go. Big play by Nesbitt, and they add 15 to it when the Panthers lose their head.
Off by Panther 39. Yeah, they'd already had a positive play of 11, and you give them 15 more.
Belt behind Newcomb. The handoff is to Belt. Drives it to the front and to the right up the middle. And Owens and looks like 69 for the Russellville Panthers. That's going to be Camden Phillips brings him down. Gain of about 5 all the way out to the, I'm sorry, we're going the other way now. So they get it to the 36, gain of 3 for Belt. So 2nd and 7. Newcomb sends 3 to the right, 1 to the left. He's alone in the backfield. He's got to split in to the right. Newcomb, a straight quarterback run. He's got to draw. He's at the middle. He's across the 20. Newcomb with one to the left side across the 10. Going to be drugged down around the 5-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle over there for the Russellville Panthers. I think it was Nick Woodard that made the touchdown-saving tackle. And just like last time, the Rockets want to go a little hurry up here.
32 yards on the carry by Newcomb. They have it first and goal at the 4-yard line.
And again, Newcomb is their leading rusher, doing things just like that. Lines up in the shotgun, runs the quarterback draw to perfection. Newcomb again in the shotgun. Got a player, Perry, to his left. Rolls to the right. Little play action. He's looking in the end zone. He flips it, and it is complete. Touchdown to Morganson. Newcomb to Morganson for the 4-yard touchdown. And just like that, the Rockets have a 2-score lead over the Russellville Panthers at home. 6:18 left to go in the half as Newcomb finds Morganson for the touchdown pass.
I tell you, that was a nice route by Morganson as he was going like an out route, stop, cut back into the inside. He was wide open. Yep. Nice read, nice route.
Again, this formation, and this time they do snap it, and they're going to make the throw. It's going to be complete this time to Barry. Barry with the 2-point conversion from Newcomb. It is good. And so with 6:18 to go in the first half, the Rockets lead the Panthers 15-0. Listen to High School Sports on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
Panthers trail 15-0. Morganson set to put the foot into it for the Rockets. And he does low line drive kick. This one is going to be fielded by Bigby at the 25, and Bigby met by a huge hit. That time by number 8, Bennett McDaniel, as he's going to be brought down at the 27-yard line. That's where the Panthers will take over. 1st and 10, 6:14 to go. That time the Rockets, Andy, just need 5 plays to go 35. Well, they actually go 65 yards from the Crittenden County 35. They get the touchdown, the 4-yard touchdown pass from Newcomb to Morganson, then the 2-point conversion from Newcomb to Berry makes it 15-0. And the Panthers, with 6:14 to go in the half, need to put the points on the board here.
Well, Chris, I tell you, the snapper is the one that ended up catching the 2-point conversion. I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've seen that before where the snapper actually got the 2-point conversion.
McCage with the snap now. He's looking. He's got pressure, so he's going to have to scramble. Escapes 1, escapes 2, and is able to get out to around the 29-yard line. Made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, he called him Houdini on that one. That was a very nice escape route for McCage.
Put it right at the 29, so a gain of 2 where he could have easily lost 4 or 5. Really kind of had somebody right in his face as soon as he caught the snap. So trips to the left for the Panthers. They send Nick Woodard to the right, the lone man to the right, working one-on-one on this side. Monty Williams in the backfield with McCage in the shotgun. Pressure looks to come from the right side. 2-2. Lets it fly, and it's tipped by Morganson, incomplete. He was looking for Bollenbecker, came up a little short, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's one of those, he has a little more air under it. Chris, he has the receiver down the sideline open. He just tries to throw it a line drive to him instead of a little air under it.
Yeah, we've talked all season about Tutu's ability to throw the fastball. he throws everything with some heat. So 3rd and about 8 for the Panthers. 5:32 to go in the half. Panthers trail 15-0. McCage with the ball. This time it's a screen pass, and it's dropped by Bigby. It'll roll out of bounds. I believe it was forwards anyway, so it's just going to be an incomplete pass. Going to bring up a 4th and 8. This time I believe the Panthers have to punt.
Yes, this deep in your territory. And, Chris, I know you're down 15-0, but it's still 5.5 minutes left in the first half. I'm not sure you had to get away from the run game on that series right there.
And so McCage will be in punt formation for the Russellville Panthers. Preston Morganson will go back deep. McCage is going to set up at around his own 16. Morganson is at his 40. Snap is away, and Tutu gets the punt away. Morganson catches it at the 41. Surrounded by Panthers. He's looking to escape. Unable to do so. He steps out of bounds at around the 45-yard line.
Great coverage that time by the punt team.
See where they put the official spot. I think they're going to give him way more credit than he deserves. And they're putting it at around the 49-yard line.
I thought he stepped out about the 45, 46-yard line. 49-yard line of Crittenden County. So Rockets had the ball 2 times, Chris, 2 touchdowns. Defense needs to come up big here. Yep. They need to stop on this drive.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Owens comes on late for the Panthers. Newcomb in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Now he throws the swing pass. It's going to be incomplete. Looking for his receiver, Levi Piper. Overthrows him. So 2nd and 10.
First incomplete pass of the night for Newcomb. He had been 5 for 5 for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns up to that point.
Micah Newcomb, 5'10", 170-pound junior for Coach Gage Courtney. Leading the offense here. He's the leading rusher for the Rockets, and we've certainly seen that with him running out of the shotgun. He's got the big split end, Case Gobin, to his right. He's in the shotgun again, trips to the right. It's a straight quarterback draw, and this time the Panthers are there. They bring him down right at the 49-yard line. No gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Rockets.
Actually, about a half a yard loss. We'll give him none.
Now, again, Andy, as you said, the Panthers really need to stop here. They force the 3rd and long. This is where your defense has really got to come up big on this 3rd down play.
Yeah, and same as the Panthers. Where the ball is, where the time of the game is, it's going to be Crittenden County's looking to get 5, 6, 7 yards here to give it a manageable 4th down.
And I think Courtney, Coach Gage Courtney wants to talk about it. Well, either that or they're looking at the there we go. Timeout is on the field. We'll take one with them. Panthers trail the Rockets 15-0. 4:33 to go in the first half. Big 3rd down play here for the Rockets. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
As a leading global supplier of injection molded automotive components, Venture Plastics provides our community with cutting-edge jobs in an ever-growing market. Venture employees enjoy competitive pay and excellent benefits, including health insurance and retirement. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
Updating those interested in the Logan County score, an offensive explosion since we gave you the last update. Cougars now lead Callaway County 28-3, 11:09 to go in the 2nd quarter. Big 3rd down play here, Andy. Rockets with the football 3rd, and we'll call it 10 as Newcomb in the shotgun. He's got trips to the right. He's looking to the right. He's going to let it go right up the seam. Receiver says, great job by Tutu to knock it away. Incomplete pass. The Panthers needed a big defensive play, and they got it from their leader, Tutu McCabe.
That's a nice defensive play. The quarterback that time, Chris, he just held on to it a little too long. He had his receiver open earlier and then just threw it into cover.
Yep, that's exactly right. He had this was a big receiver. I think it was Golden open on the seam route and waited a little bit too long, gave McCabe a chance to get there. So Morganson is going to be in punt formation. And the Panthers send Nick Woodard back to receive. Again, 4th and around 10 or 11 for the Rockets. The ball at midfield, so a dangerous spot here for the Panthers. Can't fall asleep. Morganson goes to the right. He does get the punt away, and it is a sharp punt straight down the field. And is they going to get it and cover it inside the 5? They do.
Oh, man, what a great rugby-style punt. Gets it going end over end. I was worried the Panther player was going to come to try to catch that one.
And so with 4:17 to go, the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory as a great punt by Preston Morganson flips the field.
But a nice defensive stand for the Panthers there. They really needed that trailing 15-0. They're able to get the ball back. Not in the best field possession, but you got the ball back, you kept the Rockets off the scoreboard.
Yep. Now you need to string together some first downs. You've got to get out of the shadow of your own goal post here. Looks like the ball is going to be officially at the 4. 2-2 with that heavy package in front of him. They try to get the Rockets to jump. They don't. So he'll reset now, takes the snap and works to the left side. Looking for room, gets to the left side, gets outside. Juju on his feet, out past the 15, across the 20. Big run by McCage, exactly what the doctor ordered for the Russellville Panthers.
Exactly what the Panthers called up there. 16-yard pickup out to the 20-yard line. Get out of the shadows of the end zone, Chris. Nice run.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. They stay in the heavy set. McCage will line up again behind Harper Butler, Nick Woodard, and Henry Graves in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Panthers in a tight offensive line formation. 1st and 10. McCage gets the snap again, going left, looking for room. Tries to bounce outside. This time he's going to be wrangled. Oh, no, he swings away and gives yard. It's going to be dropped all the way back around the 15-yard line as instead of going down, he tries to fight for more. Looks like they're going to actually give him a little forward progress. That may help him just a bit. They spotted it about the,
16-yard line. Lost of 4 on the play.
So the heavy formation giveth, the heavy formation taketh away, and now it looks like Nick Woodard is going to line up behind that heavy formation for the Panthers. Okay, he needs a blow. Woodard with the football. Looks to the left side this time. Bounces it to the left side. He's down across the 20. Woodard to the 25. Woodard drives the player with him. He's going to be inside around the 27-yard line. Great job by Nick Woodard, who sprang to the right as he saw a hole behind the heavy package was going left, Andy, and he cut across the field, and a nice run by Nick Woodard.
They gave him the 28, Chris, so a nice pickup that time. Pick up the 12.
Panthers need the 30, so third and a long 2 for the Panthers. 3:01 to go in the half. Panthers check the play call. McCage will be back at quarterback. He'll have Monty Williams to his left. Nick Woodard, the lone receiver, to the right. High snap. McCage is able to get it. He's going to have to just scramble and get what he can. The snap kind of spoiled everything that time.
Loss of 3. Big play here. You punish Chris. You're only down 2 scores with less than 3 minutes to go, or you roll the dice and you're on deep in your own territory.
I think you got to punt. I think you let the clock run as far down as you can. Panthers have a time, at least one time. I don't think the Panthers are taking 1 timeout, so I think they've got 2 left. The scoreboard's malfunctioning, so we don't have that information. But they're going to let it go all the way down. Then they'll call the timeout, which they do. And so timeout on the field. Panthers have a 4th and 5 or so when we return. They trail 15-0. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Panthers with the football, 4th and 4, 2:28 to go in the half. They trail 15-0. Ball at their own 26-yard line. Panthers will be in punt formation over at Callaway County. Cougars lead at Callaway 28-3, 9:50 left in the half there.
Nobody back deep for Crittenden County.
Yep. Panthers are going to go in that short formation where they've actually got Nick Woodard up close as a running back, but expect a pooch punt here, and he does get it away. It's a high punt, not very long. Takes a Panther bounce. It's going to get across the 50, and it's going to check up there at around the 47-yard line. And so about a 29-yard punt for Nick Woodard.
You know, Chris, when you go back and you think, though, that drive started at the 4-yard line.
Right.
They were in trouble. And a big play by McKay to get them out of the end zone area and then take off some time, punt it away. I mean, it was a good series for Russellville, other than, you want to score right every time. Yeah. But for what they needed to do on that drive, a nice drive for the Panthers.
The biggest concern is they left 2:17 on the clock for Newcomb. The Rockets take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Newcomb leads out the Rocket offense. Behind him, he's got number 27, Gadden Travis. Twins to the left. One receiver is Nesbitt to the right. Looks like man-to-man covers on the right side. It's going to be a toss this time to Travis. He works left side. He's got a hole. He's across the 45, down inside the Panther 40. And the chains will move. They'll spot him at the 38-yard line.
Pick up a 15 on the play.
15-yard run that time by Gatton Travis on the sweep to the left side. Clock runs now under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Panther defense needs to find a way to keep points off the board here. Newcomb again in the shotgun. Travis to his right, Twins to his right. One receiver is number 6, Howard to his left. Sweep this time right side to Travis. He's got room on the right side. He's quick across the 30 down to around the 25-yard line. Nick Woodard with a big tackle that time by the Panthers.
2 big runs, 13 yards on that one.
Puts him at the 24.
50 on the night. They've been running that wide side of the field. They had it. They ran to the left to the wide side. That time they went to the right. Both times the wide side of the field. And that sweep.
1:20 left in the half. Newcomb in the shotgun gets the snap. Looks to pass. Surveys the defense. Got plenty of time. He's going to scramble to his left. Still looking for a man downfield. This time he's going to take it and run. Owens brings him down, as does Henry Graves. He's inside the 20 at around the 16-yard line. A gain of 8 for the scrambling Newcomb.
Okay. But he had all day, and then finally it just broke down enough. He had to tuck it and run.
Under 45 seconds to go now as Newcomb sets the line. They'll go in a tight formation this time. He's still got Travis behind him. He's rolling to his right, looking for Morganson. Can't find him, but he finds a leaking Nesbitt in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice read by the quarterback. And he held on to that one, and the receiver broke open late, delivers a great ball right on the number.
Newcomb's at Nesbitt, good for a 16-yard touchdown pass. 21-0 lead for the Rockets. 33.9 seconds left in the half. Again, they'll go in this trick formation. Will the Rockets now? They'll shift back into a normal kicking formation. Preston Morganson to do the kicking. 33.9 seconds left in the half as Newcomb finds Nesbitt in the end zone. 21-0. Hold is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Rockets have a 22-0 lead. 34 seconds left in the half. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
Greatness never settles, and Purina has been leading the feed industry with a dedication to animal excellence since 1894. Your Russellville Southern States Cooperative carries Purina feed products for poultry, cattle, horses, and more. Let their experts help you select the right feed and replacement mineral plan to keep your animals healthy and growing. Whether you need feed for pets, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your Russellville Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all the animals you care for. Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
At Russellville EPB, you power us. As Russellville's locally owned power provider, we're dedicated to helping our hometown thrive. We're neighbors helping neighbors, delivering reliable power that helps attract jobs, create opportunities, and puts our community first. We're here when you need us, powering life, rain or shine. And we invest in the people, technology, and equipment needed to provide reliable, efficient power today, tomorrow, and for years to come. That's because at Russellville EPB, you power us. We're locally owned, community-driven, and thankful for the opportunity to serve you.
Low kick by Nesbitt, fielded by Bigby at the 25-yard line. He's able to get it out to the Panther 40, but there are flags on the play. Panthers will have about 29 seconds left to work.
They have 2 timeouts? No, they just have 1 timeout.
One timeout left.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be now moved back to the Panther 30 due to the penalty, and that's where they'll start. Again, McCage has 28.6 seconds left in the half. Panthers trail 22-0. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Formation for the Panthers. McCage in the shotgun. He's got Monty Williams beside him. McCage surveys the defense, now gets the snap. He's looking to pass. Looks to his left. He gets pressure. Now he's going to throw it, and he's going to come up just short of the receiver. He tried to go to the left side, came up short, and McCage is down.
Crittenden County had 2 safeties in the game. They was lined up about 12 yards off the ball. As soon as the ball was snapped, they took off towards the sideline, towards the numbers. It was not going to let anything go deep on them.
McCage injured on the play, and so we will take a timeout here as the Panthers trail 22-0. You listen to High School Sports on WRUS.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. Remember, the third pickup of each month is for your recycling cart. Please place it 3 feet from the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all of our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. A favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy at Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
H&H Sheet Metal offers clients all over the country the capability and expertise to complete the job. With an experienced workforce over 100 strong and the equipment and skill to do the job right, we will accommodate our customer, whatever the need or time frame. For over 2 decades, H&H Sheet Metal has been a supporter of our local schools, and we are proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS.
So 2-2 McCage is able to walk off the field under his own power. 23.9 seconds left in the half. Panthers have a 2nd and 10. And figured that with A.J. Woodard injured as well, you probably see the heavy set with Nick Woodard, and that is what we're going to see. Looks like the heavy set's going to come out. Nick Woodard will take the direct snap because A.J. was the backup quarterback, played in the Franklin game. He's banged up with the injured ankle. So this is the best offensive opportunity the Panthers have to move the ball and try to get something positive to happen at the end of the half. Again, Nick Woodard and the Panthers are going to get called for the false start again. So let's back it up 5 yards. Again, 23.9 seconds left in the half. Panthers trail 22-0 to the Crittenden County Rockets in the district championship game. Panthers have the football. The ball now spotted at their own 25-yard line. It is 2nd and 15, and Panther quarterback 2-2 McCage just walked off under his own power after having been down for a couple of minutes on the turf.
They're still looking at him over there on the bench.
Woodard gets the snap. He goes to the left side. He's across the 30. Woodard now met by a host of Rockets, and that may do it for the half as there's going to be a flag thrown as, again, tempers flare a little bit in the pile. And referees come in. Some of the Panthers separate some of their own players. And so now the interesting thing about that whole thing, too, is that the clock stopped because of the penalty. I think a Panther player may have actually been protecting his own player who was on the ground, and that may have led to the disagreement.
Well,
unsportsmanlike against Crittenden County. I love my favorite thing. When we don't know what to do, let's just do nothing, penalize them both, and live to fight another day. So we're going to stay in the same formation of the Russellville Panthers with Nick Woodard behind the heavy set. Again, Tutu McCage on the sidelines injured. 9.9 seconds to go in the half. Panthers trail 22-0. Nick Woodard, again, behind the heavy set as they wind the clock. We'll see if the Panthers snap the ball. They do. Nick Woodard goes to the left side. He's going to get across for 30, breaks the tackle. He's across the 35 to the 42-yard line is Nick Woodard. A nice 17-yard run to end the half. Panthers trail 22-0. With the high school sports on WRUS.
Making connections that mean the most is the motto that LTC Connect stands by. That's why providing fiber technology to its customers is more important than ever. Fiber allows customers to work from home, do schoolwork from home, transfer large files, and more through a seamless connection. And it's more resilient to weather conditions, too, so you never need to worry about lost service. LTC Connect is here to ensure you have a connection to the people who mean the most.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. At Crabtree Furniture, we can help you solve these problems with Restonic. The Restonic mattresses showcase an Outlast cover that keeps your body temperature more constant. Many of the mattresses feature the Marvelous Middle, a beefed-up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents dipping and sagging. This means no rolling into the middle of the bed. Come see us for a great night's sleep. We have queen sets starting at $298.
Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports. These young people represent our community, and we are happy to support them. At Price Funeral Home, we value honesty and integrity, lessons these young people learn from their teachers and coaches every day. Good luck from Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg.
Sure, you think about your Russellville Southern States Cooperative when it comes to your cattle, horses, and chickens, but did you know that they have everything you need to keep your dogs and cats happy too? From food and grooming supplies to leads, collars, toys, and treats, Southern States has it all, including kennels, crates, and houses for your four-legged friends, plus healthcare products, flea and tick control, and supplements. Pets, small animals, livestock, they've got you covered at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field. It's the district championship. The Russellville Panthers hosting the Crittenden County Rockets, and it has been all Rockets in the first half. Rockets got the scoring underway. The first touchdown of the night came by way of the pass. Newcomb found Howard for a 6-yard touchdown pass with 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. The point after by Morganson was good. That made the score 7-0. The Russellville Panthers have held on to the ball. They put together some sustained drives. They've even been in Rocket territory, pretty deep in Rocket territory a couple of times, but just have not been able to complete drives and punch in for scores. So the second score of the game came at the 6:18 mark in the second quarter. This time, Newcomb found Morganson for a 4-yard touchdown pass. They ran the trick play on the extra point. The 2-point conversion pass to Barry was good. The Rockets had a 15-0 lead with 6:18 to go in the second quarter. The final score of the quarter came at the 34-second mark. 34 seconds left in the half. Newcomb finds Nesbitt on a 16-yard touchdown pass. Newcomb showed great patience and rolling to his right, allowing Nesbitt to break open again, finding that soft spot in the layers, and 16-yard touchdown pass. The point after, again, by Morganson was good. That leads us to our current score of 22-0. The Russellville Panthers do trail the Crittenden County Rockets at the half in this one. If you are keeping up with the Logan County score, of course, the Logan County Cougars have already secured their district championship. They are at Callaway County tonight, and trying to get you an update real quick on that one, but I know the Cougars were up big already. It's 3:14 left in the half there in Murray. The Cougars lead the Callaway County Lakers 35-3. We'll get you some scores from around the area. Big game going on the Hill tonight. Western hosting UAB. Shaquille O'Neal's in town for that one. DJing before the game, so a lot of cool stuff going on in and around the area. So we'll get you caught up on all of that here at the half. At the half, the Rockets lead the Panthers 22-0. When we come back, Andy will have stats for both teams and individuals. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and support Cougar and Panther athletics. We realize that young people competing today will be the employees of tomorrow. The lessons in teamwork, problem solving, and sacrifice they're learning now will make them great members of the Venture Plastic team later. So enjoy every second and know we're rooting for you.
To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com.
Having to wait is inconvenient, especially when it comes to banking. We never want to be an inconvenience at Lewisburg Banking Company. Instantly issuing debit cards is just one way we are making banking more convenient. Stop by any of our 4 offices today to experience the convenience that Lewisburg Banking Company has to offer. Past, present, promises. Lewisburg Banking Company, serving Logan and surrounding areas for 125 years. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
EPB Smart Pay gives you the power to pay as you go. Simply put money into your account, and each day's usage is deducted. When the balance gets low, you just add money online or in person. With EPB Smart Pay, you're in charge. You get tons of usage data so you can make informed decisions, and you set reminders and alerts to your preferences. Plus, prepaid electric customers typically reduce their bills by 10 to 12% as they become more aware of how and when they use electricity. Sign up for EPB Smart Pay today at the Russellville Electric Plant Board.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville. You're tuned in to WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.
Welcome back to historic Ray Stadium, Kim Barrett Field, for the district championship tonight as the Russellville Panthers are playing host to the Crittenden County Rockets. Panthers trail in the first half 22-0, and we'll look at some first half stats as we look at the Russellville Panthers first. They're led in rushing by their quarterback, McKay, who has carried about 8 times for 30 yards. Then A.J. Woodard got 1 carry. First carry of the game goes off. I know he's battling an ankle injury. Did not come back in after that first carry. 1 carry, 6 yards. We have Williams running the ball 4 times for 14 yards. And then we have Woodard, who has carried, and he ran that big package a couple of times, picked up some big chunk yardage. He has carried the ball 4 times for 38 yards. Stovall on a bobble punt, on a bad punt, picks it up, takes off running, picks up 9 yards. And then we have a team that was a loss, that was on a sack for minus 11 yards, the rushing individuals for the Russellville Panthers. McKay's through the air. He started out hot. He was 2 for 2 for 26 yards, did not complete another pass for the rest of the half, so he ends up 2 out of 7 for 26 yards in the air. The big reception was by Woodard, who went 26 yards for that. So in team totals, we have the Russellville Panthers with 86 yards rushing, in the air 26 yards, and for a total of 112 yards total offense in the first half. Looking at the Crittenden County Rockets, they're led in rushing by their big running back, number 27, Travis, who has carried the ball 6 times for 50 yards. Their quarterback, Newcomb, who does a little bit of everything, has carried it 3 times for 40 yards. Belt, the other running back, has 1 carry for 3 yards. Through the air, Newcomb is 35. He has gone 6 out of 8 for 59 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's hit Nesbitt 3 times for 42 yards, 1 touchdown. Morganson has caught 1 ball for 4 yards and a touchdown. And Howard has 2 catches for 13 yards and 1 touchdown. So he's throwing to 3 different receivers on the touchdown pass. Looking at County total yards, 93 rush yards on 10 attempts. Through the air, 6 out of 8, 59 yards passing for a total of 152 yards. And the Russellville Panthers trailed the Crittenden County Rockets 22-0 as the Russellville Marching Panthers are on the band entertaining this big crowd here on senior night as the Panthers trying to wrap up a district championship. Got a little uphill battle as they trail the Crittenden County Rockets by a score of 22-0. When we come back, Chris and I will talk a little bit about what's going on with the scores throughout the area and some interesting games and what we expect to see here in the second half. Listen to High School Sports on WRUF.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pets, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
When you hear news about rising interest rates, inflation, and the state of our economy, you can't help but wonder, how will this impact me, my family, and my wallet? I'm Ron White, president of Auburn Bank. For over 90 years, we've helped the people of this community meet their financial goals by making sound local decisions that have your well-being in mind. That's what we mean when we say where serving you comes first. Please visit us at Auburn Bank, Hawkinsville Road in Russellville, or West Main Street in Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Today, Logan Memorial Hospital is ready to help you get back in action. If you're suffering with knee, hip, shoulder, or other joint or muscle pain, we have the compassionate, individualized care you need. From sports medicine to total joint replacement, we can address the pain and get you moving again. Logan Memorial Hospital, today and every day. Take our free joint pain assessment online at loganmemorial.com/orthopedics.
October is Cooperative Month. What's a cooperative? Well, it's an organization formed by volunteers to achieve a goal for the common good. Pennyrile Electric was established in 1937 to provide electric service to just a few hundred people. Today, Pennyrile Electric provides power to nearly 50,000 members in 9 counties. That's 5,000 miles of line on over 100,000 poles. Pennyrile Electric. We're owned here. We live here, we work here, and we serve here since 1937.
Andy Woodall, Chris McGinnis at Ray Stadium. Panthers trail the Rockets 22-0 at the half, Andy. And, the Panthers put together some drives, just unable to put it in the end zone, can't put any points on the board. And meanwhile, exactly what we expected from the Rockets. Newsom has been efficient. He's been effective. He's found 3 different receivers for touchdowns. He's had big runs when he needed to, especially some called runs, some quarterback draws. And I'm not going to say it's all been easy for the Rockets, but they've made it look methodical.
Yes, they've taken it and they've done what they do. They drive down the field, big plays running, but, it's designed short-type stuff that ends up making a big play. Russellville, they've had some good drives. They're just not able to sustain it. As long as they can keep that running game or that little short passing game and stay with the sticks, stay ahead of the sticks, get that 3-4 yards, have it second down 5, second down 6, third down and 2, third down and 3, they've done pretty solid. It's when they have that penalty, the jump, that's 1st and 15, and then or they have a sack and it puts them behind the sticks, and they've really struggled with that. But they've had some things. Look at. I like this big set where they line up. They got 3 backs. They got 3 blockers, essentially kind of like an odd formation of the old single wing,
right?
Where you have 3 blockers behind the line. You snap it directly to they call it wildcat, whatever you want to call it. And then they just run, and he reads the block and gets and picks up some yards. They've had some success with that, and that's something I'd like to see them do a little bit more of in the second half. You're down 22-0. Crittenden County will get the ball to start. If you can get a stop, you're still right in this ball game.
Yep.
You can continue to run. You don't have to go throwing the football every day.
Now, and you say that, of course, we saw Susie McCabe have to leave late in the second quarter. Panthers, they went into that heavy package with Nick Woodard actually kind of in the Wildcat. As you mentioned, doing statistics, A.J. Woodard, starting running back, had the very first carry of the game. We knew coming in that he had a banged-up ankle. He has not returned. Be interested to see if McKay is able to go in and get stretched out, get healed up at the half. And if he's able to come back and go to the second half, because the Russellville Panthers certainly need to have that dual threat from McKay. If you put somebody like Nick Woodard back there, you got to know what to expect. It's the Lynn Bowden of the old UK days at that point. You know we're running the football behind that heavy set of points every single down.
Yeah, if you go back to Lynn Bowden time, everybody knew it, but nobody could stop. Right, and that's okay. You know, look at the clip. Okay to be to know what's coming.
Right.
So if you execute it and execute well, you still picking up positive play. But I like this package. Hopefully we can get it. We need to turn over. We need to turn changes around. We're kicking off Crittenden County, and I think that first drive is going to set the table for the whole second half. We've got to come up with a stop on this very first drive. We can't go down 29-30 to nothing.
Yep. Very, very critical first drive. No doubt. The scores around the area, as we mentioned, Western is hosting UAB on the hill. By O'Neill on the hill tonight with 11:25. The Hilltoppers and Blazers tied at 7. Games last night with some really playoff action set up last night. Some great football games. Warren East won that sister district, Logan County. That is Logan County sister district. It's Warren East, Franklin Simpson, Warren Central, and who am I missing?
Allen County.
Allen County. There we go. That's the 14th. Warren East beats Franklin Simpson 36-21 to claim that district championship. Warren East undefeated on the season. A very good football team that this Panther team has faced. And they got it done last night against Franklin to secure the 1 seed in their district championship. Also, in what has to be viewed as an upset around the state, Greenwood knocked off South Warren 35-21. That gives Greenwood position to be the 2 seed in that 5A district. Of course, Bowling Green beat South Warren early on, and Bowling Green is beating Greenwood. That's a big win for the Gators.
Yeah, the only loss for Logan County this year was to the Greenwood Gators. So, I mean, that's also that. If you want to talk about another team that's playing physical football,
yes,
Greenwood Gators.
Absolutely. Another game last night with some implications in terms of 4A football. Hopkinsville in Logan County's district. Hopkinsville, I think it's the 2 or the 3. Either way, they beat Hopkins County Central last night, 30-6 in that one. And of course, Callaway County is going to be the odd man out in there. Hopkins County Central will be the Hopkinsville maybe the 3. I'm not 100% sure who won that game head-to-head. Obviously, Logan County at the half leads Callaway County 4-3. Allen County is up at the half 21-0 over Russell County. Glasgow leads Casey County 15-8 at the end of 1. And Warren Central at the half leads Marshall County 24-14. But meanwhile, the Russellville Panthers trail the Crittenden County Rockets 22-0 at the half. This one is for the district championship. Now both teams will host playoff games, the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks, as courtesy of being the 1 and 2 seed respectively in their sister district. The 1 seed will get the bye, and so your 1 will play the 4, your 2 will play the 3, your 3 will play the 2. Remember, this district is a 3-team district for Russellville and Crittenden County because both Corona and Fulton City withdrew from playoff and shut down the program, but withdrew from the district action. And so it will be a 3-team district with Fulton County will make the playoffs as the 3. This game will determine who is the 1, who is the 2. And the Panthers got work to do as Gage Courtney's Rockets lead Mikey Benton's Panthers 22-0. Listen to High School Sports on WRUS.
This is Carly Riley from Riley White Drugs in Russellville. Since 1959, we've partnered with residents in Logan County to improve your health.
This is David Guyon, also a pharmacist at Riley White. In 1991, we acquired Clinic Pharmacy at Graves Goober Clinic in Bowling Green.
Most recently, we expanded that partnership, opening Clinic Pharmacy Franklin in December 2017.
All three of our locations offer immunizations and handy drive-through services, plus interactive apps for refills and the ability to notify you when your prescriptions are ready.
We're downtown Russellville.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to attain excellence through teamwork. Our team-like structure calls on each employee to perform their job with skill and precision. When we do this, we are successful. These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. We're Logan Aluminum, and we're committed to our community.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Get ready for extended hours at First Southern National Bank. We know that it can be difficult to fit banking into your busy schedule. That's why we are launching a new experience for customers. Our drive-thrus are being replaced with full access banking lanes that utilize new technology to give you greater convenience and extended hours. These new lanes will now be available from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7 a.m. until 12 p.m. on Saturday. Our ATMs are also available anytime. We hope to serve you soon. Learn more at fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Summers & Son Funeral Home, we care about the people who live and work in our community, especially the kids. A good education is essential in today's complex world. If we all make an effort to promote our local schools, it will result in a brighter future for our entire area. This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home, committed to serving you with kindness and compassion, and proudly rooting on the Cougars and Panthers every step of the way.
Tried it. Second half action underway. Bloodworth set to kick off for the Russellville Panthers. He puts the foot into it. It's kicked right up the middle. Going to be fielded by Barry at the 34. He's got room up the middle. He's across the 40 to the 45, up across the 50. He's in Panther territory. Going to make it all the way down to around the Russellville Panther 42-yard line, and that is where the Rockets will start. And Andy, as far as the Panthers getting off to a fast start, giving the Rockets pretty good field position.
Yeah, first time tonight second time tonight, Crittenden County has started into Russellville Panther territory. First time was a touchdown, Chris. Again, let's see if we can not have that repeat.
And I do not see McCade on the field defensively for the Russellville Panthers. So let's keep that in mind. Newcomb brings the Rockets out 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. Newcomb, he's got Travis to his left, and the give is to Travis. Ball is high, but he's able to corral it. Gets across the 40, out down to the 35-yard line. As I'm wrong, that's actually 23, Tyler Belt on the carry. They're going to spot him inside the 35, the 34, so a gain of 8 on first down for the Rockets.
That's for his first carry of the night. He carried a Panther with him for about 4 yards there.
Again, just ran that quick sweep to the left side, was able to get to the edge to pick up positive yards. 2nd and 2 now. Newcomb has Belt again to his right. He's rolling right, looking to pass. He's got Morganson wide open, back behind the second level. Morganson is looking for room. He's down the sideline. Morganson dives for the end zone. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds inside the Panther 5. And there's a flag on the play. There is and there's going to be another flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
As a Rocket player, I think it was Morganson, ran into Owens, and I don't think anybody saw that but us, Andy. I don't see a second flag. I'm a little shocked.
They're going to go unsportsmanlike on both again. Where's the ball at? 4-yard line? So
unsportsmanlike against the Russellville Panthers. So it's going to be half the distance. That should put it, at the 2?
So a 30-yard pass completion. Morganson.
And so then the unsportsmanlike on the Russellville Panthers as Morganson comes to the sideline. So first and goal for the Rockets.
Not the way we want to start, Chris.
Absolutely not. Newcomb, side package. He's going to go under center for the first time tonight. Looks like he's got big number 7 in Passato in the backfield, and the play is going to be blown dead.
That's going to be on the offense.
Yeah.
They stop it. I'll start. Back them up 5.
So that makes it a little more interesting.
First and goal now from the 7.
Newcomb gets the play call from the head coach, Gage Courtney.
So he gets out from all the way to the sideline, gets it, and runs all the way back, all the way to the far hash mark.
Yeah. And goes into the huddle. Again, something you don't see real often. And now they're going to reset. They picked up the football. They put it right back down the same spot. So here we go. First and goal for the Rockets from the 7. Newcomb under center. Gets the snap. The handoff is to Impastato. Driving forward, driving, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Impastato on the 7-yard carry grinds his way into the end zone. So that's going to make it 28-0 at the 10:31 mark with the extra point ensuing. Again, they'll line up in the trick formation. They send the bulk of their players to the left side, just a snapper and a holder, and they are going to snap it to Newcomb. Newcomb runs the option to Morganson. Morganson breaks left, dives into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good, and there's another flag on the play. And so Morganson gets the 2-point conversion. And so that's going to make it 30-0, and there's going to be another unsportsmanlike penalty against the Panthers, I believe. That one will be assessed on the kickoff. Panthers trail 30-0. Listen to High School Sports on WRUS.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total health care solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
Get ready for extended hours at First Southern National Bank. We know that it can be difficult to fit banking into your busy schedule. That's why we are launching a new experience for customers. Our drive-thrus are being replaced with full access banking lanes that utilize new technology to give you greater convenience and extended hours. These new lanes will now be available from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7 a.m. until 12 p.m. on Saturday. Our ATMs are also available anytime. We hope to serve you soon. Learn more at fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So an unsportsmanlike conduct actually goes against Crittenden County on the extra points. That's going to back him up. Morganson will kick from his own 25-yard line. Meanwhile, it takes the Rockets just 4 plays to go the 42 yards. They get the score with the Impastato 7-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion by Morganson is good, and the Panthers trail 30-0, 10:31 left.
Watch for the onside kick right here. You're not going to lose.
Yeah, there's a lot of room between the first level and the second level for the Panthers.
Oh, I guess that was on Crittenden County.
Yes. Yeah, and they do go with the onside kick.
Oh, what a kick.
It is a great kick. Ball is still loose. Ball is on the ground. It is a fought for the football, and it looks like that the Rockets may have come up with it across midfield. Great kick by Morganson. We're still waiting for a signal.
Morganson comes out of the pile with it. The kicker. What a bounce this thing took at about the 35-yard line.
Morganson has the football, hands it to the official. And Russellville Panther looks like it may be Fallenbecker is going to be helped off the field. And it is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Ball is at the Russellville Panther 48-yard line. So the going gets tough and rough for the Panthers. Newcomb brings his offense back out onto the field. 1st and 10, ball at the 48. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's the pitch this time to Travis. Travis across the 45-yard line where he is going to be brought down by Owens.
Up to 4 on the play.
They're going to put it at the 44. 2nd and 6 for Newcomb and the Rockets. 10 minutes to go in the third. The Rockets with a 30-0 lead over the Russellville Panthers. Remember, in Kentucky High School athletics, the 36-point initiates the running clock. Newcomb sends Nesbitt and Morganson to his right. One receiver to the left. Still got Travis in the backfield with him. It's a slip pass. The old Utah pass this time goes forward to Berry, and it's smelled out by the Panther defense. Let me drop for a loss. They'll spot it at the 45, a loss of 1. Phillips on the tackle for the Russellville Panthers. Newcomb gets the play call now. They need the 38. 3rd and 7. Newcomb in the shotgun. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Gets the snap. Quarterback draw. He's looking to run. He's looking for an alley. And he can't beat the Panthers there. Looks like that's going to be number 9. That's Reese Harris, the senior, comes up to make the big stop for the Russellville Panthers.
Loss of 1 again. Somewhere up 4th down and 8.
Remember, Morganson is the punter for this Rockets team with the ball across midfield. He is dangerous here. Nick Woodard's going to go back inside his own 20. The one time they did punt the Panthers really deep.
Down the 4-yard line.
Morganson, that rugby-style punter. Again, that's dangerous because if he sees an alley, he can take off. Gets the snap, works to his right. He is going to punt, and it's a big boot. This one should go into the end zone. Big hop, and it does. And so the Russellville Panthers will take over without having to return. Big boot that time by Morganson, sends it into the end zone. The Panthers get the stop they need, Andy, on the onside kick. And now they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they didn't actually go for it there. If you're going to risk taking an onside kick from kicking off from your 25-yard line, you're across midfield. Even if you didn't make it, you're giving it, right. What you just risked was worse than what you was going to risk there.
Exactly.
So, kind of surprised.
Heavy step for the Panthers. Nick Woodard will be the Wildcat as, again, no Tutu McCage in the second half. Panthers get the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, 8:18 to go in the third quarter. They trail 30-0. This time the heavy set is split. Woodard's going to come to his right. He finds a hole. He's across the 20, out to the 25, down to around the 26-yard line. So gain of 6 for Nick Woodard. Now, Woodard did a really nice job against Feifel. He was kind of a diamond in the rough against Feifel. Now, primarily with catches out of the backfield, he was kind of the safety valve for Tutu, but had a nice job running the football against Feifel as well. He's going to be asked to shoulder a lot of the load here.
5 carries, 44 yards. A nice run. That's what we're talking about at halftime. Staying in front of the sticks. Still got some time. Got to start out with one drive.
2nd and 4, still in the heavy set. Nick Woodard behind it. High snap, but he's able to grab it with one paw, and he's going to lose yards on the play. Nice catch that time by Woodard just to maintain possession.
Yeah, lost half of what he gained. Going to make 3rd down at 7.
So big 3rd down here for the Panthers as the clock continues to run. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. So 3rd and 7 for Russellville. And again, in this circumstance, you just really don't expect any pass to come. Monty Williams now the running back for the Russellville Panthers. In the heavy set, the Wildcat. Williams, hard count, doesn't get the Rockets to jump. 3rd and 7, they check the wristbands now for the play call. There's only, you're going to run student body right or student body left at this point.
Yeah, 2 plays.
Gets the snap, he's going to go left. There is a flag on the play as Williams is going to be dropped for a loss. And don't know if the flag was thrown in an area where it could be encroachment. They didn't blow it dead.
Well, so you don't think it's on the offense if they don't blow it dead. So, yeah, it could be offside.
Wait for the head official to give us signal. They're still communicating, talking to one another. And it is a false start against the Panthers, but they will decline. So it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Panthers. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. So no gain on the play. And the Panthers going to leave the offense on the field for this 4th and 7. Looks like it's Nick Woodard again in the Wildcat for the Panthers behind the heavy set. Woodard waits for the snap. He gets it, and he is going to punt it away.
Short punt. Ooh, takes a Crittenden County bounce ball, hit it to 40, and goes back down to the 39-yard line.
So the punt by Nick Woodard covers 16 yards. The Rockets will take over, as you said, Andy, at the Panther 39. 6:12 to go in the third quarter. The Rockets with the football in a 30-0 lead over our Russellville Panthers.
I tell you, Woodard went out one play, comes in a little banged up. Try to see if he can go. He can't go. You go off. Now you've lost the quarterback. It was already a tough challenge. Now, boy, it's a big hill to climb now.
Newcomb in the shotgun. Sends Morganson and Nesbitt to the right. And the give this time is to 23, that's Belt. And he's got running room on the right side. He's across the 35 down to around the 32-yard line. And that's where they're spotted. So it is going to bring up now 2nd and 3 for the Rockets. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. The Rockets lead the Panthers 30-0 in the district championship game at Ray Stadium. Panthers started the game. A.J. Woodard, starting running back, ran the first play. Could go on the ankle. Has been out ever since. We lost Tutu McCage, starting quarterback, late in the second quarter. Panthers having to figure out what to do to create some offense. This time, the quarterback Newcomb's going to roll to his left. He throws the pass ahead to the receiver. That's number 5, Golden. Pass is complete. He's going to be dropped by Bigby at the 28-yard line. But that should be good for a first down. They're going to put it at the 27. So a 5-yard completion. That time to Goldman. 1st and 10. We're under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 30-0 lead as the Rockets work right to left. Newcomb in the shotgun. Again, he's got Bell to his left. The handoff is to Newcomb keeps it. He's across the 25 and brought down around the 21-yard line.
Pick up the 5 on the play.
Clock continues to move. Rockets, again, get the play call brought in from Coach Gates Courtney to Newcomb on the sideline. Then Newcomb comes back into the huddle. So it takes plenty of time to develop.
Again, quarterback be wore out by the end of the game.
Morganson and Nesbitt split to the right. Belt again to the right side of Newcomb in the shotgun. Newcomb drops back, looks to pass. He's going to throw it to Belt in the flat. Belt is going to slip the tackle and dive forward, and it will stay there as no gain, I don't believe. See the official spot on that. Looks like they're going to put it to 24. Actually, a loss of yards that time, a loss of 3 on the play.
Oh, okay.
So 3rd and about 7 now for the Rockets. 3:34 to go in the third quarter. You got Nesbitt wide to the right. Number 14, Hales wide to the left. Morganson's in the slot. Quarterback draw to Newcomb, and he's got room on the left side. He breaks to the 10. Newcomb down around the 5-yard line. And it's going to be enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rockets at the 5. A 19-yard run by the quarterback, Newcomb. Again, he is the leading rusher for this team.
He's the leading rusher tonight as well.
So it's not come as a surprise. And again, just quarterback draw. They spread you out, and then they find a gap for Newcomb, and he takes advantage.
And he's very patient with it. He gets it, lets the block, and he decides where he wants to go.
Gobin to his left. Now he rolls right looking to pass, and the pass is caught in the end zone. Not sure who's got it.
17.
Yeah, Morganson with the catch. So the touchdown pass, 5-yard pass from Newcomb to Morganson. Touchdown is good. That's going to make it 36, so that initiates the running clock. And we've got the extra point now ensuing. Morganson is the extra point kicker. They're going to line up in the traditional point after formation. So at the 2:50 mark, it's 36-0, awaiting the extra point. The snap is good. The hold is bobbled. Morganson gets the kick up, but it is short. It is no good. And with 2:50 remaining in the third quarter, the Panthers trail the Rockets 36-0. That's the Panther football on WRUS.
At Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg, we strive to provide you with professional service at a time when you are most in need of capable and compassionate support. As an independently owned funeral home, we are committed to providing you with an affordable, quality service. Price Funeral Home has proudly served the people of Lewisburg and Logan County since 1948 and would be honored to serve you. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
October is Cooperative Month. What's a cooperative? Well, it's an organization formed by volunteers to achieve a goal for the common good. Pennyrile Electric was established in 1937 to provide electric service to just a few hundred people. Today, Pennyrile Electric provides power to nearly 50,000 members in 9 counties. That's 5,000 miles of line on over 100,000 poles. Pennyrile Electric. We're owned here. We live here. We work here. And we serve here since 1937.
And the Panthers now await the kickoff. The Rockets score on the 5-yard pass to Newcomb. 36-0 running clock now in effect as Morganson will kick off to the Russellville Panthers.
Short field that time, 39-yard drive for the Rockets.
Morganson, kick is away. Line drive kick, Nick Woodard steals the bobbles it now at the 10, and he's in trouble. Woodard gets to the 15, out to the 20. Woodard's got way to the 30. Woodard to the 30. Woodard out on inside the 45 blue line. There's a flag way back at the 15 as the Panther and Rocket player got involved, and Woodard has got that banged up. He's pointing at his hip.
Chris, when they teach you how to tackle,
yes.
Number 2 that time right there.
Nesbitt, yes.
Nesbitt, he did the picture-perfect tackle. It was a hard landing because he came down on him right there at the 45-yard line. I hope it's just got his breath knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Instead of anything serious.
So a big
personal foul on the...
Yeah, going to be against the Panthers. So a big return by Nick Woodard is going to be negated by the personal foul against the Panthers as the Panther and Rocket player got tangled up. A Panther player actually basically body slammed the Rocket player around the 12. And so Woodard is going to walk off. Now, Woodard was the one that was running that Wildcat behind the heavy package. So
just go over with your coach, Mike, and just say, hey, who would like to run the football right now?
Who wants to do this? And it looks like Monty Williams draws the straw. And so the ball's going to be at the 36-yard line with 1:52 and the clock running at a 36-0 score. Rockets leading the Panthers.
Well, I don't understand this, Chris. The flag was back around the 12. The Panther player got tackled at the 45 in Crittenden County territory, and we've got the ball at the 36.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I have no idea.
Williams, ball snapped over his head. This is trouble. Ball is loose on the ground, and it's recovered by the Rockets as number 6, that's Caden Howard, got back there on the bad snap and was able to recover it for the Rockets. So the first turnover is a fumble by the Panthers, and going to give great field position to the Rockets again.
Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line of the Panthers. That was a high snap.
Yeah.
He would need a ladder to get to that one. It wasn't a step ladder either.
So we've got under a minute to go with the running clock as Newcomb leads the offense back out onto the field. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. He's going to roll to his right, look to his right. He's got Morganson in the same spot he's been all night long. He gives ground. Still on his feet, though, is the slippery Morganson. And now another flag is going to be thrown. Well, there's another flag.
I believe they're going to get face masks on the Panthers for the first original flag.
Yes, there's two, and there are two fouls on the play. They may both be against the Panthers. We'll have to wait and see. As Nick Woodard was tangled up with a blocker back behind the play. So the pass was complete to Morganson. They say that he got down to around the 13.
Picked up of about 8 on the play, maybe 7.
So either way, it's going to be the end of the third quarter as the officials discuss it. So at the end of 3, the Panthers trail the Rockets 36 left, and we'll sort it all out when we come back. It's the high school sports on WRUS.
Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville always gives their very best when it comes to preparing the best home-cooked food in the area. Whether it's that delicious barbecue they're famous for or that delicious catfish or fried chicken with all the trimmings. Roy and all the personnel encourage all of the young people representing Russellville and Logan County High School to always give their very best, whether it be in sports, band, cheerleading, or education. Good luck, Panthers and Cougars, for Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
As we begin the fourth quarter, the Rockets lead the Panthers 36-0. Andy, can you straighten us out on the penalty situation?
I'm not sure exactly what the penalty was. They have a personal foul. I thought it was a face mask, but it's personal foul, the first penalty on the Panthers, which would give them a half the distance to the goal from the 12, which would take it down to about the 6-yard line. And then there was a second penalty flag that came in, which was an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Panthers, and another half a distance, and that takes it down to the 3-yard line, where the Rockets now have it. First and goal at the 3 as we start the fourth quarter. Panthers trail 36-0.
And for all of that, I think the ball is actually at the 4.
The 4? Okay.
But that kind of goes back to that last penalty where it's just who knows. So as we begin the fourth quarter, Newcomb hands it off this time to Travis, and he is tackled. Looks like he does get into the end zone for another touchdown for the Rockets. Again, the give that time to the running back. That's number 27, Gatlin Travis, with the 4-yard touchdown run for the Rockets. And that makes it 42-0 at the 11:43 mark. Again, running clock. And we'll see. It does look like Morganson's going to set up for the extra point.
Well, he missed the last one. There's a good snap. Hold, kick on the way, and he kicks this one over the concession stand in the end zone for 43-0 lead. Chris, with 11:43 to go in the ball game.
This is High School Sports on WRUS.
Today, Logan Memorial Hospital is here for your help. We've been caring for families in our community for generations. And time has brought many changes, but good health remains a priority. So we offer a range of services to help you be your best, with the experience and expertise to care for you close to home, today and every day. Logan Memorial Hospital. To learn more, visit loganmemorial.com.
Have you been discouraged by the low interest rates we've seen the last few years? Have you come to expect low growth and poor returns? I'm Tammy Collins, CFO at Auburn Bank, and I've got good news for savers. Rates are on the rise. Now's the time to open a money market account to help you meet your investment and savings goals. Higher interest rates, more flexibility, and easy access are just a few advantages of putting your money in an Auburn Bank Money Market Plus account. Let's get started today at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Morganson set to kick off to the Russellville Panthers, who trail 43-0. Running clock, 11:30 and change left in this one. Morganson kicks off from the 40, another onside kick attempt, and it does not go 10 yards. So the Panthers are going to take over at the Crittenden County 47-yard line.
Not sure of the reasoning of that one there. Onside kick. 43-0 running clock.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure about it.
Might be a little bad blood at this point.
Yeah.
There have been several personal fouls, most of them against the Panthers in this one. So, again, we'll have to come in with that heavy set without Tutu McKay. And Monty Williams is going to be the running back behind that heavy set.
The Panthers down to what, their third string running back?
Williams was actually the starter at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Yeah. He'd been moved to receiver lately, but Williams gets the snap, direct snap. He's across the 45 down around the 43-yard line.
Pick up of about 4.
The clock continues to move. 10:20 to go in this one, and Crittenden County is going to secure the district championship and the 1 seed moving into the playoff.
And so, you explained, they will play the number 4 seed.
Yes.
So the 1 seed in the sister district actually gets the week
We'll
off.
get the bye.
Okay.
Logan County leads Callaway 42-3, 9:53 left in the fourth quarter there in Murray. Williams takes the sideline. Again, in the heavy set. Waits for the snap. It's a high one, but he's able to jump up and grab it. He's going to get down to around the 40-yard line, so another gain of 3 for Williams. The clock continues to move now. Third down and about 2.
Well, he'll get it all the way to 39. So, give him 4.
So third and a long 2, we'll call it, for the Russellville Panthers.
Russellville now has Nick Woodard into that heavy formation. Wildcat.
Adrian Taylor comes in as one of the blocking backs. He's back there with Graves and I think Harper. So Nick Woodard snap is to his left. He's able to get it with one hand. Snags it. He's going to be brought down around the 45-yard line. A big loss.
Man, he put a big lick on Woodard that time.
And they're going to put it right at the 45, so a loss of 6 on the play. And Nick Woodard did a nice job just to get his hand out, stop the ball, much less catch it, and was already immediately facing a bevy of Rockets in the backfield. So 4th and 8 for the Panthers. Again, we'll stay in the heavy set without Tutu McKay and A.J. Woodard. Nick Woodard behind the heavy set. It's lined up to his right. He gets the snap. He runs right. Finds the seam across the 45. He's across the 40. He's going to be brought down right there at the 40. It'll be a turnover on down. The Rockets will take over at the 41-yard line.
Thought he may have had a chance, Chris. He slipped that one tackle and just couldn't get away from that last defender.
So with 8 minutes remaining in this one, again, a running clock as the Rockets lead the Panthers 43-0. And the Rockets secure the football with a turnover on downs. They'll take over at their own 41-yard line.
With a running clock, Chris, you should, we'll see if there's much bad blood there is. See how aggressive they are.
We already see new players coming into the game for the Rockets. Looks like number 12 is coming on as the quarterback at this point. That's Quinn Summers, a 5'9" freshman. Twins to the right, twins to the left. It's a handoff to number 20, Carter. Jacob Carter is the running back. He's going to be dropped by Camden Phillips for the Russellville Panthers.
Lost about 2. Well, lost a little.
Yeah, they're going to put it at the 40. So, again, the quarterback now is Quinn Summers for Crittenden County. They lead 43-0, 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Young guy's getting some experience. He's going to keep it this time, going to go right up the middle, and he's going to be brought down around the 42, 43-yard line at Summers.
Is that number 9, Belcher, with the run?
Oh, I thought the quarterback kept it. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, yeah, we'll go with Belcher then. Cameron Belcher, the sophomore, with the run, gets it out to the 42. A gain of 2 on the play. Now 3rd and 9 for the Rockets. Panthers looking to get off the field here, get the offense back with that heavy set. 3rd and 9. Again, Summers in the shotgun. Takes the snap, roll to his right. He's looking to throw. And it's going to be picked by the Russell Panthers. He picks it off at midfield and returns it about 2 yards to the 48. So an interception thrown by the backup quarterback Summers gives the Russellville Panthers the ball back. Bigby, again, with a 2-yard return, takes it to the Crittenden County 48-yard line. 5.5 to go in this one with a running clock.
Well, let's see if we can get some points on the board, Chris. 5.5 minutes left. There's time.
So again, the heavy set. And looks like it may be Monty Williams again in the backfield for the Panthers. It is. He gets the snap and he goes right. He's able to slip 2 tacklers, get to the 45, still moving forward around the 44-yard line before slung down by a couple of different Rockets. About 3 maybe. Yeah, let's see. He's going to get him all the way down to the 40. Looks like 43, so a gain of maybe 5 on the play for Williams. Nick Woodard comes back in to run out of the heavy set. The 3 blocking back to his left. Panthers working right to left. 2nd and a long 5, 4.5 to go in the ball game. Rockets lead 43-0. Woodard gets the snap, goes to the left, now goes back to the middle. He's across the 40, going to get down to around the 35-yard line. He'll pick up a 1st down and still driving. Still 8. So down to the 35 is where they're spotting. That's enough for a Panther 1st down.
That was Williams?
Yeah, no, that was Woodard. Woodard for the 8-yard carry and the 1st down for the Panthers. Again, working out of that heavy set. And when I say heavy set, he's got his normal lineup, but then he's got 3 large blockers in front of him. It includes Henry Graves along with Alex Holdren up in front, and then a 3rd player, Nick Woodard with the snap. And this time he's already immediately facing about 3 different Rockets that were waiting for him in the back.
You know, that's the package that they're running was probably not meant to be ran 20 times.
Right, yeah.
It's one of those. But going forward, there's some stuff that you can put out of this to where it becomes a little more effective. If you get sweeps and stuff going one direction and come back to the other direction, like a counterplay.
Well, and this is the package that the Panthers ran very effectively last year with Jabari Gamble, Lennon Reese, and Braxton Baptiste as well. Williams, the ball carrier, goes left side. He's got a seam. He's across the 30. He's going to get down to around the 28, 29-yard line. There's going to be another flag, as I believe at number 11, Adrian Taylor is going to be flagged for unnecessary roughness for the Panthers.
He's going to have, a pickup of 7.
Yeah, pickup of 7 before the penalty. Clock continues to run. 2:20 to go in this one. Panthers trail 43-0 to the Rockets in the district championship. Wait for the call. It's an unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, this one's against the Rockets. No, against the Panthers. That's right.
Yeah.
Against the Panthers. That's what we expected. It was Adrian Taylor's 11.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious there what that one was going to be.
And so they'll back it up. So the ball that was originally at the 28 should move to the 43, right?
Yep.
And they did, more or less. 15-yard unsportsmanlike brings up a long 2nd down play for the Russellville Panthers.
Clock continues to run under 1:35.
They need the 25 for a 1st down. Monty Williams in this heavy set. Gets the snap. He's going to work right. And it slips the tackle, gets back to the 45, and then drops for another big loss.
Yeah, loss of about 3.
They'll spot it at, looks like they're deciding between the 45 and the 46. And is there another flag on the play? No, just a conversation between the head lead official and a couple of Panther players. So they put it at 46.
What do you think they're going, Chris? Maybe a play, maybe two right here.
Yeah.
Probably one.
Yeah, and it's a long fourth down, so if you don't get it, turnover down.
So this is it right here.
Nick Woodard gets the direct snap. He's got a hole. He's got the middle. Woodard at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Nick Woodard. No flags on the play. Nick Woodard goes 46 yards to the house, and the Panthers finally get on the board at the 31-second mark in the ball game. The Panthers finally break through to get the score. Nick Woodard broke right through the middle on the heavy package and goes 46 yards to the house.
Nice. Good get on the board.
Absolute
senior night.
And we're going to go for two out of the heavy package again. Nick Woodard, the hot hand, even with a football.
We're going to bring it up.
He gets the snap, and he's met at the goal line, and he gets in. So Woodard gets the two-point conversion as well. And the score is now 43-8 with 31 seconds left in the ballgame. It's the high school court.
They'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
Summers and Son Funeral Home proudly salutes the young people of this great community. Generations of Rangers, Tigers, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Cougars, and Panthers make up this place we call home. And we are honored to serve you. So dig deep, give it all you've got, and know we're rooting for you every step of the way. Summers and Son Funeral Home, 210 North Thurston Drive, Russellville.
Nick Woodard is able to go 46 yards to the house. He gets the two-point conversion as well. It's 43-8 as Bloodworth puts her foot into it. It's right down the middle, and it's going to be fielded. Looks like that's number 12, Summers. He's able to get out across the 35 to around the 37-yard line.
Chris, you know, we talked about it in the pregame. It's been a long series, right? This is the 56th time these two teams have met. And Russellville has never been shut out by Crittenden County. That streak will stay alive tonight.
Yep, and that
like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie. Head to Roy's Barbecue. Named just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Street, Russellville.
You may have noticed something following. It's our new lower internet. Exciting changes are happening to LTC Connect's internet plans, and we're thrilled to tell you all about it. Most LTC Connect customers should notice a reduction in their monthly rate, depending on which plan you subscribe to. Needing more speed? No problem. You can now upgrade to the next level for not that much more than you were previously paying. Visit ltcconnect.com/price drop to learn more today.
Today is for your family's health at Logan Memorial Hospital. We're here to help you be your best with primary care services for the whole family. We offer individualized care with a focus on wellness that includes routine screenings and preventative care. If you need a family doctor, we make it easier to find one. Logan Memorial Hospital, today and every day. To find a healthcare provider, visit loganmemorial.com.
Goals are important. Individual goals, team goals, daily and long-term goals. At H&H Sheet Metal, our goal is to provide our customers with exceptional service without compromising our core values. By helping them achieve their goals, we both win. By participating in high school sports, young people learn the value of setting goals, then working hard to achieve them. H&H Sheet Metal is proud to sponsor our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Life is busy. We get it. That's why at First Southern National Bank, we are launching a new experience for customers. Our drive-thrus are being replaced with full-access banking lanes that utilize new technology to give you greater convenience. You can now do almost everything you could do inside the bank or at the ATM, all from your car. Tellers are available via video to assist you if needed, and bank services now have extended hours. Learn more at fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. Furniture, we can help you solve these problems. This showcase many of the mattresses feature the largest metal, a beefed-up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents you from sagging. Come see us for a great night's sleep.
Thanks for listening to...
It was a big game at Ray Stadium. They restored the district championship, and the Crittenden County Rockets claim that title tonight on the Ken Garrett Field. The Russellville Panthers 43-8. That started 3:04 left in the first quarter. Newcomb found Howard on the 6-yard touchdown pass. 7-0 lead early on, and it would prove to be just the first of many scores for the Rockets on the night. They found pay dirt the second time. It was in the second quarter, 6:18 left, when Newcomb found Morganson for his first touchdown of the night, a 4-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was complete by Barry. 15-0 was the score at the 6:18 mark in the half. The Panthers went on a nice drive, but unfortunately couldn't finish it, and a quick strike by the Rockets before the end of the half gave them a 22-0 lead when Newcomb found Nesbitt on a 16-yard touchdown pass. That point after good as well. And again, with 34 seconds left in the half, the Rockets took a 22-0 lead. That would be the score at halftime. They came out in the second half, and they got the football first, and it took them just a minute and a half to get back on the scoreboard. Impostata with a 7-yard touchdown run. Morganson was with a 2-point conversion. 10:31 to go in the third. It was 30-0, the lead for the Rockets. Scoring drive later then at the 2:50 mark in the third quarter. Newcomb finds Morganson. The point after no good at that point. That made the score 36-0. And that, of course, then made the enter the running clock territory for the Rockets as they led 36-0. Travis had a 4-yard touchdown run, 11:43 to go in the fourth quarter. The point after was good. That made it 43-0. And the Russellville Panthers finally found pay dirt as Nick Woodard breaks on a 4th and long, a 46-yard touchdown run. Nick Woodard also followed up with the 2-point conversion. Your final score tonight, Panthers fall 43-8 to Crittenden County in the district championship. We'll be back and hear from the head coach, Mikey Benton, after these words from our sponsor. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville.
Venture Plastics is hiring.
If you're ready for a rewarding career in global industry where you can earn a competitive wage and receive great benefits, including health insurance, retirement, and paid vacation times, consider joining our team at Ventral Plastics. To learn more about joining the Ventral Plastics team, please visit jobs.flex-in-gate.com. Again, that is jobs.flex-in-gate.com. Ventral Plastics is a proud supporter of Cougar and Panther athletics.
If you are struggling to afford internet service for your household, there is a new government program that may be able to help. It's called the Affordable Connectivity Program, and it provides up to a $30 monthly discount to qualifying households. Find more information about the program, including if you qualify and how to enroll at fcc.gov/ACP or call toll-free at 877-384-2575.
This message is furnished by your Russellville Electric Plant Board.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
When you hear news about rising interest rates, inflation, and the state of our economy, you can't help but wonder, how will this impact me, my family, and my wallet? I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank. For over 90 years, we've helped the people of this community meet their financial goals by making sound local decisions that have your well-being in mind. That's what we mean when we say where serving you comes first. Please visit us at Auburn Bank, Hopkinsville Road in Russellville, or West Main Street in Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Joining us now at the post game is Panther head coach Mikey Benton. And coach, the Panthers offense just got down in the red zone a couple of times, kind of like we did against Pike last Saturday, just unable to get any points on the board in some of those drives. And meanwhile, this Rocket offense was efficient, and Newcomb really gave us trouble tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Like you spoke to early on, we were able to move the ball and get down into the red zone, and we were just making some mistakes, that Crittenden was just able to capitalize on. And then on defense, we were just making a lot of mistakes. And, just the receivers that they had were able to make plays, and, they were able to get out, get on the edge on us and everything from that standpoint. Just once they got rolling at that standpoint, with us battling the injuries, it just made it a tough feat to overcome.
Well, and let's immediately start with that. A.J. Woodard, we knew from the pregame he was banged up. He was going to try to give it a go. He got the first carry, got positive yards on the night, but then was unable to return the rest of the evening. What's the status on A.J.?
Yeah, we knew A.J. was going to be iffy coming in with him spraining his ankle last week against Pikeville. And honestly, I wasn't even expecting him to be out there the first play. We're going to try to ease him in, but, I guess the adrenaline got going for him. And, yeah, he was able to go and gain, and we saw how he came up being real gimp. So, we just definitely went ahead and got him out of there.
And then, of course, right before the half, the quarterback, Tutu McCage, is banged up on the play. Has certainly changed the entire scenario for your Panther offense. How is Tutu at this point?
I haven't checked here after the game. He was on the sideline with us, after the game and everything, and encouraging guys, yelling at them as everything was going on in there in the second half. So, I can tell that, he's still out there for sure. But,
right.
Of course, we'll have to go through and check with our trainers and everything, and just make sure everything's good to go. And, we'll hopefully have him back next week.
We knew coming into the ball game, I think, what to expect from Crittenden. Kind of you said in the pregame, they're a tough, hard-nosed team. It's going to be a dogfight. Your Panthers, that led to a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, a lot of personal fouls tonight, specifically the bulk of them on the Panthers. how do you teach your Panthers to learn from that? You know, it's a young team. How do you teach them to not react, to not get caught in the moment and let the emotion get the best of them?
It's tough, man. It's tough. I'll be honest. It's something that I'm still trying to figure out how to get through to them myself. You know, there's moments to where, like I tell them, you know, varsity's going to strike, and, you know, especially in a high-intense game and a district game like this and the rivalry that we've built with Crittenden, it's going to be high emotion. And, you know, a lot of times having younger ones come into it that have never been a part of it, they get overwhelmed, they get caught up in the moment, and, you know, those silly things happen. So that's just one of those things that has to come, you know, with experience. I don't think it's one thing that you essentially teach on the fly.
Well, and to that point, I think that, you know, some of those penalties, looking at them up here, a seasoned Crittenden County team, they're able to draw some of those. They're able to kind of goad and bait some of the younger Panthers into those reactions that led to those penalties. And I think we go back and watch the tape, you're really going to see a lot of that as well.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And, you know, it was something that we talked about in practice that we knew was going to take place. And, you know, like I said, just having younger ones without that experience being in it, you know, you get caught up in the moment and, you know, emotions take over and makes us commit some silly penalties for sure.
So we lose 2-2 at the quarterback position late in the second quarter. He's unable to go in the second half, and that really left you to go in that heavy formation, and really it was Monty Williams and Nick Woodard, you know, kind of rotating as the primary ball carriers in that. I'll be honest, I thought it was kind of funny a couple of different times. They looked over to the sidelines like they were looking for a play call. It's either student body left or student body right at that point, right? I mean, they're not going to do anything else.
You are 100% correct. Yeah, but it was basically the gist of it. And honestly, we probably should have went to it even earlier in the game. We had a lot of success. You know, Crittenden was having trouble stopping it even early on in the game. So, you know, it goes back on us as a coaching staff for something to see. You know, if we see that something's working, even if it's being slow and methodical, you know, it's something that we just need to take advantage of and still keep rolling with. And it probably would have made it a different ball game, you know, if we took advantage of that and stayed with it, you know, made them have to get in that box and tackle it.
And, of course, that's, you know, kind of the offensive side of the ball. From the defensive side of the ball, your defense gives up 43 tonight. Was able to use his arm, was able to use his feet. From your defensive-minded coach, you know, from a defensive standpoint, what do you take from this when you go and break down film with your young Panthers this weekend, move it into next week? What do you take from this game? Say, okay, you know, here's the things that we've got to absolutely fix now.
First, I take a lot of Tylenol. Then after that, some deep breaths, and, you know, just sit down and just be real, you know, with myself, and then, of course, be real with the guys. You know, we have made plenty of mistakes. Right off the top of my head, I know and can definitely see and do what led to big scores for Crittenden. Then, of course, you know, I'll go on the film and see things to where, you know, D-line may be out of position that led to big runs. You know, DBs who have the flats maybe not being out as wide as what they need to be. Safety placement, linebackers, and everything from that aspect. So, you know, I'll just break it down in a full sense and, you know, just come Monday whenever we watch film, you know, have that conversation and move forward as to how we fix it.
So we swallow this one, Coach. We know we're going to be the 2 seed in the district. We will look to play then the 3 seed in the sister district. I don't know if that's been settled yet or not over there.
I was looking for the score from Campbellsville, Holy Cross. I hadn't seen it yet. So essentially the loser of that game is or the winner of that game. I think it wasn't it.
No, it'd be the loser.
The loser,
it'd be the 3.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys will be the 2. The Crittenden County Rockets as the 1 will then, I think, get Fort Knox.
Fort Knox.
They'll get Fort Knox, and then Fulton County would get the winner of that game. The 1 seed from the sister district will get the bye week. But you will host a home playoff game in 2 weeks. But before that, we regroup and we take that trip to Tompkinsville. Next Friday night, it will be the final regular season game for the Russellville Panthers. Coach, as always, appreciate you taking the time to come up and join us. Hope you have a restful weekend and get back to work on Monday. And we'll see you Tuesday night at the Coach's Show. Go to Panther Football on WRUS.
At Price Funeral Home, we know the things that are important to the families we serve. After all, they're the same values that have guided our business since 1948. Family, community, and personal service. At Price Funeral Home, we are dedicated to creating a meaningful funeral service. Price Funeral Home, 252 East Creedon Street in Lewisburg. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is David Guyon from Riley White Drugs in Russellville. Since 1959, we've provided Logan County the best in health care from prescriptions to home medical equipment and more.
This is Carly. In 1991, we acquired Clinic Pharmacy in Bowling Green, and in 2017 added Clinic Pharmacy Franklin in the Graves Gilbert location there.
All three of our locations offer immunizations and handy drive-through services, interactive apps for refills, and the ability to notify you when your prescriptions are ready.
We are Riley White on the square in downtown Russellville.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all our team members play a vital role in our success.
We work here and we serve here since 1937.
This broadcast of high school football is brought to you by Scott Waste Services, where we strive to do the right thing at the right time for the right reason. This approach provides a path for success both on the field and in life. Scott Waste proudly serves all the people of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Welcome back into Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field, where the Russellville Panthers fall to the Crittenden County Rockets tonight, 43-8. We're going to take you through some stats. We'll start out with the Crittenden County Rockets. On the rushing side of the football, it's the quarterback, Newcomb, who rushes the ball 6 times for 63 yards. Travis rushes the ball 8 times for 58 yards, 1 touchdown. Belt carries it 3 times for 19 yards. And then we have Impostato carries it 1 time, 7 yards, and a touchdown. And then you have a couple of your young guys coming in. Carter 1 time for a -1 yard. Belcher 1 carry for 2 yards. Newcomb through the air tonight, very efficient. He 2 incomplete passes on the night, 12 out of 14. 95 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Summers, the young quarterback that comes in, throws 1 time, and it was picked off by the Russellville Panthers. Through the air, it was Nedved who catches the ball 3 times, 42 yards, 1 touchdown. Morganson, 4 catches, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown, and then Howard, 2 catches, 13 yards, and 1 touchdown. Bell had 1 reception for -3. Barry had 1 reception for -1. Looking at the Christian County team stats overall, 148 yards rushing, 95 yards through the air, a total of 243 yards for the Crittenden County Rockets. Now looking at our Russellville Panthers, McKeague, the leading rusher tonight, he gets hurt late in the second quarter, right at halftime. He carries the ball 8 times for 30 yards. A.J. Woodard carries it 1 time. First play of the game, came in banged up, ankle sore, carries it 1 time, 6 yards, and then he never played another snap the rest of the game. Williams had some high moments. Carries the ball 10 times for 30 yards. Woodard, he has a big touchdown run tonight. He carries it 11 times for 94 yards and the score. Stovall went back for a punt. He kind of got low snap, and he picks it up, takes off running, picks up 9 yards, and then we had a sack, team rushing -11. McKeague through the air, starts out hot. He was 2 for 2, finishes the night 2 for 7 for 26 yards, and Woodard had that 1 lone reception for 26 yards. Looking at the Russellville Panthers, team totals 158 yards on the ground, 26 passing yards, 184 total yards. And again, the Russellville Panthers fall tonight to the Crittenden County Rockets 43-8, Chris McGinnis.
Yes, sir. Andy Woodall, Panthers just, they got down early. The injury bug certainly bit and just couldn't ever get over the hump. I think, you look back at some of the opportunities they had early on where they were in the red zone. Talk about a change in the face of the game. The Panthers able to come up with a score relatively early. I think it does change the entire face of the game. But as it was, it just turned into a blowout. It just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, you talk about you talk about injuries. That's what Russellville, that's what Coach Mikey Benton's looking. We got to get healthy. Monroe County coming up next week, but that's the kind of game you're really worried about. You want to get healthy, get ready for the playoffs, and try to make a run, maybe possibly to make this Crittenden County team again in the couple 2 or 3 weeks for possibly a rematch to go further and fight. Hey, for the people just looking there, Crittenden County's 4-4. That's a very well coached ball club. They got some good athletes. That's a very good team.
Yep,
right there.
It is. It's a hard-nosed team, and they are who we thought they were. Some scores from around the area. The last score I saw, Allen County was up on Russell County 29-6. Logan County ends up winning big 42-17 over Callaway County. They were up 42-3 and kind of called off the dogs in that one. Butler County blows out Clinton County 61-0. Last score I saw, Warren County was leading Marshall County. Warren Central, was leading Marshall County 30-21. Monroe County beat Edmondson County tonight 22-16. Pikeville blows out Hazard 52-7. Bethlehem beat Fort Knox. I think that was 48-16. And Coach Mikey Benton did send me a text as he was making his way down. Said that Campbellsville did beat Holy Cross. Don't have the final score, but Campbellsville beat Holy Cross. That means that Campbellsville will be the 2 seed. Holy Cross will be the 3. So after the Monroe County game next week, Holy Cross will come to Ray Stadium in 2 weeks for the first round of the playoffs. So that part is clear. Again, Fort Knox being the 4, they will face they'll face this Crittenden County Rocket team, the 1 and 4 matchup. And again, I guess that means that Bethlehem is the 1. Campbellsville the 2, Holy Cross the 3, and Fort Knox the 4 in that sister district. So that part is set up and established. Also, let's see if I can get you an update on the score there on the Hill as the Hilltoppers trail the Blazers of UAB 17-13 with 5:03 left in the third quarter. Andy, appreciate you so much joining us tonight. Thank you so much for coming out of retirement onto your old stomping ground here at Ray Stadium. First time you've been able to call a game for us this season. Any final thoughts?
No, I really enjoyed it. I appreciate it. I can say it's one of those broadcasting and doing this for so long. It's kind of, I come back and I'm like, oh, man, I kind of miss it. But, there was several soccer games that got to the end, right. And soccer season's kind of wrapped up, so if you need me anymore through the playoffs, give me a holler.
Good deal. Panthers fall in the district championship tonight to the Crittenden County Rockets 43-8. A reminder that tomorrow afternoon at 1, you'll hear the delayed broadcast of the Logan County, Callaway County football game. Cougars get a big win tonight. Another great game by Ryan Reno in that one. Also do want to remind you the Coach's Corner is Tuesday night. Coach Todd Adler, Coach Mikey Benton join us on the air on all WRUS platforms. For Andy Woodall, Jamie back at the station, I'm Chris McGinnis reminding you if you can't play a sport, by all means be one. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to High School Sports on WRUS, brought to you by our sponsors, Yates Pharmacy, Southern States, Crabtree Furniture, First Southern National Bank, Scott Waste, H&H Sheet Metal, Riley White, Logan Aluminum, Lewisburg Banking Company, Price Funeral Home, Ventra Plastics, Pennyrile RECC, Auburn Banking Company, the Russellville Electric Plant Board, and Summers & Son Funeral Home.
This is WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.